Hi there, this is John here. Quick message to Elevated Planet Events team. Apologies. Everything has ground to a halt, and I apologize for that. That's all kind of down to me. After we had our meeting at Lee House, and thank you very much for your hospitality, Liz, I was kind of puzzling over how to do these things, where to and when, and all the rest of it. And the more I thought about this, the more I kind of plunged into a bit of self-doubt and a bit of fear of failure, I suppose, and also self-sabotage, which comes along with those two things. And that really kind of ground me to a halt because I had some initial ideas, and Liz quite rightly pointed out that didn't really fit with her agenda, and that was kind of completely understandable. And then I was kind of puzzling over how to do this stuff, and I actually had a really good reading last Friday, and I kind of nailed some of these points. The fact is that what I've been trying to do is push things forward rather than just allowing them to happen naturally, because there's a divine timing with these things. This is all supposed to happen, and this is going to be very successful when it starts to kick off. So the original intent was absolutely right, but the fact is that the timing is out. The timing is, I've been given from those above, July, August next year. And the reason why July, August, basically we were saying I need to show patience, more patience. But the reason July, August is because by that time, a lot more things will have gone on in the world, which will encourage people to be looking for something different in terms of the way of viewing reality, which will be something that will attract people in to the events that we will be putting on, and an alternative way for the mainstream. And that was always kind of my raison d'etre, was kind of like, how do you reach the mainstream? I'm still interested in helping the spiritual folks already on the journey to continue with the journey. But to be honest, it really felt to me like, how do you reach the mainstream? And the answer to that is July, August 2023, we will start events from. And to be fair, I think that the events should start during the day or in the evening. I think mediumistic kind of things, and then some UFO and extraterrestrial events as well, but I know Faye already does that kind of thing. And obviously all the modalities of healing that we have that, again, are not mainstream. I want to bring these into the fore again. So I will be doing research. I will be spanning out how to do the marketing on this, the venues to be used, and I definitely see Lee House in our future, because the retreat thing still comes back as a very strong vision, but it's all down to timing. I was getting a little bit ahead of myself, and the fact is, and I do apologize. I apologize because I've kind of dragged you in on my enthusiasm to actually push this thing forward. And the idea is right, the timing is wrong. And I think that I had a conversation with Faye the other day, and I kind of realized a lot of this over enthusiasm comes from the fact that I do know that this is my purpose, that this is what I am supposed to be doing in life. But because I've always been programmed through life to push it and to force the pace on things, because that's how you kind of succeed in the business world. I had to appreciate is the fact that there is a divine timing that sits behind this, and that I actually don't have to be doing the efforting, because things will be presented to me. And this is also what I was told, is that as and when I will need extra resources to push this forward, I will receive those resources, which is very comforting. It was a wonderful reading, and it kind of aligned with what I've been told before as well. Patience is the key. So I just wanted to get this out there to you now. I'd love to do interviews. I'd love to do more interviews. I know we've done Faye and Aveen, and we've done one with Kerry, who's also going to be one of our readers and healers. We are launching our readers and healers on the site, and I shall be constantly publicizing those. And obviously, when we come to do our events, we'll be looking to encourage people to, where it suits them, to support those events as well. But I will leave it to you. But I mean, certainly, I would love to be able to do an interview with Derek. I'd love to do an interview with our wonderful sound healers. That would be appreciated, because I think there's a great story that sits there, and it all is building towards this thing next year, when everything falls into place. And when it takes off big time, because the timing is right. The timing is divine. So I did want to apologize hand on heart for kind of pushing the thing too early. It's all done with the best of intentions. It's all done with the purest of motives, but it's also done with a degree of naivety on my part because I'm forcing the pace when I shouldn't be forcing the pace. I should be allowing things to fall into place and just, doing the visioning. But also, I've been working on removing the self-doubt, removing the fear of failure and the self-sabotage that goes with those. I also now have been able to meditate on those, dump those things out there, come back with confidence, with the knowledge that I have no control over life, and I must have faith in the masters and the team of guardian angels to keep pointing me on the path, because it's been going on for years. I have to just trust it more. I have to kind of be patient. I have to hold myself back, because otherwise I end up wasting people's time as much as my own. So apologies again. I will remain in touch. And if anybody has any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at any stage. Much love. This is John, Elevated Planet.